Alright, so this is Roundabout by Yes, and I'm only doing the intro part, but it's just beautiful, and then over the years I've merged it with this song by 10 years after. Not too many people know, I don't think, but it's called I Love to Change the World, which has got some great picking and then power chord parts, a beautiful and great political song too. So I just merged them together on the uke. Neither of them sounds as good or crisp or full, but it's still fun to play together. So I'm gonna show you both. I'm gonna do play it first, kind of the way I do it, and then I'll show you the basics. So that's those two songs merged together. So I will show you the Roundabout one first. So you have to know the harmonics, where in a guitar about halfway up you can actually kind of gently pluck something, get these nice sounds. It's a little tougher with an uke. If you have a better uke, it's easier, but you can still do it. So you're basically playing the E note first, and then you're doing the strum like that, and doing that harmonic. So to do that, it's really tough because you have to lightly do it, and you kind of have to lift off as you're strumming. And that's tough to do and actually get volume. Another cheater way to do it on the uke that I started doing just because it's easier is just doing one note, E, and then doing the harmonic on E. So, like that. So, or you can do the strum. So I recommend just do the strum. It's not the right key, but it still works. And then, so for the little riff after the strum, it's basically, so you're starting on the bottom string and you're hammering it. So second fret, and then open and hammer second and open, like that. And then you're going to the second fret of the second string, and then playing the first string open, which is nice because then it sustains. You can just let it ride, which is beautiful. I'll do it again. Goes. So that's the first one. Then you do it again. Now you can do the exact same thing here again. And now you do this, which is very nice. It actually sustains well on the uke. It's basically using your index, middle, and pinky on the second, third, and fifth fret of the first string, then the second string, and then you play the third string open, and that gives a beautiful sustain. And the best thing to do, rather than just kind of hit it softly or with flat, is be crisp. So you can want to hammer. Once you get better at doing it, if you do it crisp, then you can really hear the note, like that. And then you do it one more time. This is the third time. Same thing here. And now you're going to the D chord, and it's basically you go to the D chord with a couple hammers, and then the C, G, D, B, and then E. So it goes, and then D chord, and you're going to hammer with the pinky, and then You're going to hammer off, and you're going to hammer off with the index, or on the second string, I should say, depending on how you play it. So it goes D chord, and then you're going to do this third fret, and then hammer it off, open, and then hit the top string. So it kind of sounds good. And then you go down those chords: C, G, D, B, and E. And I'm just plucking with these bottom things. You can strum it too, but it's nice and clear when you pluck it. So try it again. And I'm kind of hitting this third note. This is as much as the bass note as you got on the uke. So I'm hitting that in between. One more time. And then it does this in-between riff where it goes basically, what I'm doing is not the exact chords or notes, but it's close. So it's basically E, and you're plucking, and then B minor position, but you're really only plucking the middle two, and then you're doing the G by actually putting the middle finger on the second string, third fret. So I'd do that again: E, and then B minor, and then that's it. And then you do this in between, which is tough to do. Basically, you go on fifth, seventh on the second string, then the first, and just hammering it. Then do it again. And there's probably some other notes, but they use a bass. We don't got a bass, we got a nuke. So that's kind of close. And then I go into 10 Years After, which is basically the whole thing with 10 Years After, no matter when you're picking or doing the power strums, it is the E, G, A, C, B, no matter if you're picking or strumming. So then the strumming is basically, for E, I go, so it's basically third, E position, and then you're doing third, second, fourth, second. And then you're doing open 1, 2, 3 frets on the second string. And then once you do that third fret, you get into the G position, and then you can pluck however you want. So it goes E, and then if you're running out of steam, you can actually pluck that rather than trying to hammer it. So it could be, then you go into A. Same thing on the bottom string, you're going open 1, 2, 3. And then you can strum it. That's a C. B. Do it again. Now you're doing your power chords. Down, up, down, and then a couple in between. So down, up, down, and then you go to G, down, 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 A, and then C. You can just strum those 1, 1. I'm gonna do it again. And then back to plucking. Do the power chord, and so we're gonna do the same set of chords low, and then we're gonna go do it one more time high. So to do it's basically E, a high E is doing the B chord position, but up on the 7th fret, and then a G low, a G high is on the 7th fret, upper 3 strings, just like a bar chord. And then you're doing A is low, the high A is on doing like the G position, 2 frets up. And then the C is the highest C would just be a bar chord on the 3rd fret. And then B. Okay, so I'm going to do those two together, low and then high. High. So beautiful. So there you go. That's how I do it.